EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Play on first down will get 4 up to the 29.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
The Colts, first down.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, McFarland. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running with McFarland. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also get...
Looking to throw, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On play action, now Brady looking deep for Hilton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by the rookie Jeff Okudah. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. And his throw is incomplete. Denzel Mims, the rookie, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He dumps this off underneath to McFarland. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The 35-yard line.
Undercross. Check 26, check 26. He's coming. We got double. Easy.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
53, check 53. Get ready. You have to go.
On play action, it's Brady. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Again, it's Brady. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. The screen pass here to Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
53 at the mic.
Now a play fake. Brady. Buying time to his left. This one caught by Ridley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The kick by Lambeau is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense has got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On the ground, it's McFarland, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Prescott. He's got Denzel Mims, the rookie from Baylor. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
41-yard line.
Push his way up to about the 44 here.
The ball carrier.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Jordan Brooks. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd
and we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. From the 44, Brady, and he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
The 38-yard line.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Play action. Now it's Brady. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
Look at this shit, bro.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wait, 53. Check, 59. 36, 36. Check. Check. 53's in now. SOS.
From the gun, it's Brady. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Get up.
Picked off at the 22. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
It makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Oh, yeah?
The Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
So you built it from scratch?
A little under 30 seconds to go.
Yeah,
we'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
At the 39-yard line.
Back 22. They can't hang with us. Show it. Check nine.
First down, a run with Cohen. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They fake the handoff. Now Brady airing it out, looking for Ridley. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Ridley, incomplete.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Off the play fake. Brady. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lambeau is good.
Yep. It's at the same time. Hopefully we can turn this bitch around.
We now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
That was a
back
hot
for
round.
quarter number 3.
Oh, no. That was a tight double. Well, it was a hot route, but they have in tight doubles, they have it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
Check. Check. 53's mine. It's going to be a long.
They run. This is Cohen. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they frame
traded Lamar, though.
on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down.
Already?
Fits the bill.
Off play action. Brady. And this is it's Allen. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Khalil Mack, Tyreek Hill,
3 yards for the touchdown.
that superstar fullback, and I think Kirk Cousins.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Is good. Makes the score Jaguars 16, Colts 13. Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 22 yards there, a first down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level. And now you've got a big place to run the football.
Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside at 2 minutes to go now in the third.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run here with McFarland. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 41. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
First down, Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Cameron Jordan, that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. After the sack on first down, Prescott able to connect with Mims.
Prescott.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12 yards on the play, but it's third down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And the Colts first down.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. From the red zone now, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Complete.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Colts are going to jump back in front. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Colts 20. Jaguars 16.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Shit, I think this is like the first meaningful game I done played since like
it into the end zone.
beginning of December.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Like 22, he's coming, 22. Alabama. Like 22, like 22.
Off the play fake. Brady. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He's checking. Cracks. Like 22. So we got man.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That is caught by Cohen.
Oh my God, bro.
Cohen lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. McFarland once more. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, Prescott. Got a man, it's Mims. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Prescott on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, McFarland finding room to the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
He's playing this motherfucker every play.
14 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A gain of 14. But it's now 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
This motherfucker fumbled that ball.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony McFarland with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Colts 27. Jaguars 16.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
22's coming. 6 man. Check girls.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. On play action, now Brady. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Off play action. Brady. And, a crusher there as it's
he took it all the way back anyway.
Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
22.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Prescott. Oh, no, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Prescott to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done. But, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. play action. Now it's Brady. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. K'Lavon Chaisson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Colts, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they obviously fall to 0-1.